All right, guys, I'm Michael from eKids, and I want to talk to you about some changes that are happening. First, with registration, I don't have it set up right now the way that it'll look, but I'm going to have 3 laptops, and eventually I'm going to have a total of 4 printers, and here's why. One laptop will have a printer, and there'll be another laptop in the middle that'll have its own printer, and this third one on this side. And I also have 2 cell phones that can take QR codes. So make sure you download the Church Center app so you can just come in really quick and just go to one of these cell phones like this one, which will be turned around here. And you can go boop, and it'll print you out your QR code on this printer. Cool? And so the next thing is, of course, as we go down the eKids hallway, we have nursery. Nothing's really changed with nursery except for with everything, we're going to one service. So you'll be able to drop your kids off at the nursery and only one service to do so instead of 2. And the same thing with the toddler room, which is right here. Now, the biggest change is that we're going back to classrooms. So let me show you where the classrooms are. You parents will drop your kids off at the classroom. So your kindergartner or your preschool through kindergarten for right now, they will go to this classroom, right? And your first and second graders will come out actually in the large eKids space. They'll come right here, and you'll have volunteers ready to greet you and take your kids from you, right? And the other classroom is the 3rd through 5th graders, and I don't kick out 6th graders if they're not mature enough to go into the service. But 3rd through 5th is the design, and they will be back here. Now, the thing is with this classroom, it's meant to be 2 classrooms. It'll work for one for right now. Hopefully we will split it up into 2 classrooms later. But for right now, this is where our 3rd through 5th graders will go. And so the idea here is after you register your kids, you'll drop them off with a volunteer and with a leader. And what'll happen is they'll go to their individual classrooms. You'll drop them off at their classrooms that I just showed you. And we'll do a small icebreaker type activity because a lot of kids just need to talk and get the sillies out and stuff. So they need to have that time. So for 10 minutes, and it also lets a couple of you maybe be a little bit late. But anyway, that's the idea. We'll do a little icebreaker. And then I'll run around here saying large group, large group. And when we do large group, all of the big kids, which is going to be 2nd grade through 5th grade, will be out here for their large group. And then preschool through 1st grade will go in here for their large group. Now, the way that this is going to work is for large group, I've been shooting over some kids' heads and I've been shooting under other kids' heads. So the idea is we're going to sing songs that are at their level. We're going to present content that are at their level for large group, okay? Instead of just having one huge large group. But we're going to present good material, we're going to have good songs, and we're going to meet these kids where they need to be met. After large group, then they're going to go back to their small groups, and they will end up doing some crafts. Well, actually, first we'll review the lesson, we'll review the theme, we'll review the memory verse, and then we'll do some crafts or activities. And anytime that we can, when the weather's nice, we are absolutely going outside because kids just dig going out here. So at the end of service or at the end of the activities and playing and stuff, I'll bring the kids back into this room, all of the kids back into this room, and they will be in like little bundles with their large group leader. And what we'll do is I'll lead the kids in prayer. I want to bring them back together, and you can pick them up from their groups right here as they're praying. We could talk more about prayer later. It's very important to us. And I want to set the tone so these kids understand that prayer is not a gossip session. This is a time that they get to spend with God, and I want them to learn how this works, and I want to model that with them. So you'll find them here when you come to pick them up in a room about as dark as it is now. We'll have some light music playing, and I'll try to have them calm down as much as I can. And when you come in, go to your small group leader and pick them up there. I don't want kids bum rushing the door to go to their parents. I don't want to have this be a big bottleneck. So go to your small group leader and make an eye-to-eye contact and meet them there. And you can go home. So that's the idea. that's where we're headed. So I love you. Talk to y'all later.